The conclusions of an episodic video game series usually comes with the fear that one misstep in execution will ruin the entire experience. Developer Dontnod has been in this position before, and it shows in their dedication to creating a true sense of player choice, which has a weight on the outcome of the narrative that they've created in Life is Strange 2.
And I would give anything to change what happened.
Episode 5 takes place 2 months after Sean and his mother Karen saved Daniel from a religious cult that incidentally got burnt to the ground. The boys take refuge in a small makeshift town called Away, a place full of people looking to escape from the world. But it is not long before the police are on Sean and Daniel's trail. The Theaters brothers continue south to the American border, where they will face their most life-defining decisions. At this point in the story, Sean and Daniel have committed so many crimes that they know the police are not going to go easy on them. Sean essentially feels the stress of the situation when he continuously expresses how tired the two brothers are, wishing desperately to get things back to normal. The most significant example of this is Sean's idea of crossing the border to Mexico, where the American police force will have a tougher time finding them. With doubt in their minds, it might be better to go home and face the music. This is where Dontnod does an impressive job poking holes in Sean's plans and making even the player second guess the very character they're controlling. Life is Strange 2 Episode 5 does not pull any punches in the art department either. The game continues the coming-of-age indie movie look and feel that has been in the series since the very beginning. Given that Dontnod has been using this look for 2 games and 2 spin-offs, it's impressive that the imagery has not gone old. In this entry, characters have better expression with their bodies, and their eyes have a reflection of the environment in certain scenes, significantly improving the immersion and believability in the characters you see on screen. As for the music, it continues to add the very emotional support to the scenes that call for dread, tension, or slumber. In other moments when the characters need to take a moment to adjust or focus on the task at hand, the ambient sounds have players feel as though they are in the scenes themselves. Life is Strange 2 is a choose-your-own-adventure kind of game where the choices players make come with consequences for all parties. In previous episodes, when adventuring around, players can find items that allow Sean to continue to add commentary into his way of thinking, or better yet, get some insight into a situation that may occur, giving him or his brother the edge. Sadly, Episode 5 does not have any sections that play out this way. Without spoiling any significant events, Episode 5 is a pretty straightforward chapter, as in one tough moral challenge after another. Seeing that this is the final act in Sean and Daniel's story, I can see why Dontnod decided to get to the big endgame. But part of the fun in this series is choosing to be more observant to solve problems. I could have a few notes on why my particular conclusion came off as uninspired, but honestly, with players having different outcomes with so many choices, how others look at their ending will be subjective. So taking a step back to look at the entirety of Life is Strange 2, I find that the series does a great job at completing a journey that the brothers set out on in a way that I'm sure fans will appreciate.
It was Joanne. Think Joanne will let me help her with her sculpture when we get back?
Hell yeah. You're like the magic assistant.
It's nice to be able to use my power out here.
Overall, Life is Strange 2 is the most ambitious story in the series yet. In previous titles, characters still had relatively healthy lives while being stricken with supernatural powers, an added burden that affected their everyday grind to find normalcy. Dontnod decided this time around to tell a story that flipped the script and take away everything these characters cared about. The story continually pushes the brothers' relationships to the limit. While I felt that limit should have been more of a breaking point, Sean and Daniel still deserve to have a story told to the world. Noisy Pixel is giving Life is Strange 2 Episode 5 Wolves a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Noisy Pixel is ran by a group of gamers who work hard to give you news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe here on YouTube to keep up with all of our latest videos.